will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They're going to the air on the first play. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Chris, you know, this spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick dart to the right. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play looking to throw it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what he's bringing it back. He's past the marker. He's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Bulk area brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now the defense diagnosed this play right away. Not fooled at all that the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass caught, second down now. They call the counter play here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Gets made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Again, going out of the RPO, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! It's a solid gain to pick up the first down, and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Diggs. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Boy, does this guy have speed. How much fun is it to watch this guy in the open field? I thought he might take that one all the way to the end zone.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So we're all tied up after that one for the potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 13-9. Great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10 now. He breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Running back with the football. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The distance will be 23 yards at ship shell. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! And they've got him. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And they'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. He's looking to scramble. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner forced down at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Backed up. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Turns it loose downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. You make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Drops back in the gun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. Past the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They count the drive with 6 points. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. The Rainbows offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown. outside drive through the air, and they keep it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Rainbow Warriors lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's caught. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th.
21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. What a stiff arm. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Catch is made down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Try to run it with the option. This play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They connect for 6.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Notre Dame, 28.
Return starts from inside the 5. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate.
He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Rainbow Warriors hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Hawaii. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
52, Notre Dame, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man steps out of the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that